Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch our content. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it's no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com, it's our newest location here. Well, that's the website, but our newest location here in Daytona is 2385 South Ridgewood. Not only do we sell automotive parts and accessories all over the United States, but more importantly, we install them. So if you're looking at one of our classic cars, you want a different wheel and tire package, you want a dash upgrade, maybe to digital or analog LED, AC, power steering, power brakes. Maybe it's a truck, you want a lift kit or a lowering kit. Maybe it's a Jeep, you want a different bumper package, lighting package. We can do all that. HankstersGarage.com, check it out. We are doing well with first, second, and third gen Camaros. And today we have a 1989 original miles clean Carfax car to present to you, so let's check it out. It is the original 5.7 liter V8. Of course, being a 1989, the car does have power steering, does have power brakes, and yes, that is an AC compressor right there. It was equipped, obviously, in 1989 with factory AC. It's a red T-top car with gray interior, 26,000 original miles. So, I believe that this car is all original paint. If not, it's definitely mostly original paint. The hood paint presents itself pretty well. There are, a couple very minor, brush touches that you can barely see, like right there. There was a couple chips out of the hood that was brush touched. There's one right there. There's two little ones right there. So there was, you can't see it from a foot or 2 feet away, but if you get real close to the car and it's out in the sunlight and you want to, look at the paint, they are there. So taking a look at the front fascia, it's in nice condition. I had two of these Camaros when I was younger, and, you used to pull over the parking lot stoppers and used to scratch up the nose of the lower fascia. The lower fascia on this car is in pretty good condition. Of course, you have your Camaro badge there in the center of the front fascia, your marker lights down low, turn signal indicators, fog lights. The around the headlights there, that's painted black. The area that encompasses the headlights is in nice condition. No stress cracks, no fading. Got the Camaro badge there in the center of the front fascia. There is a little tiny crack right there in the front Camaro badge. It is an Iroc Z28 car, so that's indicated on the driver door, passenger door. You got the Iroc Z down there, low on the rocker panel. Let's take a look at the wheels. Center caps, Iroc, 5 lug wheels. They are the factory wheels. Does have Toyo, brand new, by the way, Toyo tires. So it does have brand new tires on the vehicle that we put on there. Your pinstriping on the vehicle, black pinstripe and gray pinstripe encompasses the entire vehicle. It's all in good shape. It's not peeling or fading. Driver's side front fender in pretty nice shape. Again, this is not a restoration. It is a survivor car, mostly original car. I'm again not sure if the front fender's ever been painted or the driver door or what have you, but I'm going to make the assumption that it is mostly, if not all, original paint. The front windshield's in pretty nice shape. You can see there's no cracks or chips in it. Does have dual mirrors, painted the same color as the car, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. Does have the Iroc Z badge there, low. Driver doors in, well, it's all factory metal body lines, so door fitment's good, fender fitment's good, hood fitment's good. So the everything on the car looks to be in good shape. from a body fitment standpoint. How about the interior? First of all, let's take a look at the door panel. First of all, Camaros of this generation were notorious for cracking at the top of the door. They're black plastic. The sun used to beat through. They would get dry and crack. This one's not cracked. Got a little bit of tiny warp on the armrest here. Not too bad. The armrest is not cracked or anything like that. The door panel itself's in nice shape. You have the cloth material in the center, the black at the bottom of the door panel looks to be in good shape. The black carpet, not faded. Power mirrors, power door locks, we will see if those work on the test drive. You also have power windows and a power hatch. So, taking a look in the back of the car, the back seats of these Camaros are always usually in pretty nice condition because not too many people can fit back there, and you usually don't put any one back there, maybe throw a beach towel back there or something, or a couple grocery bags, but not too much room for people. Does have floor mats in the car. Underneath the floor mats, the carpeting's in nice shape. The seat back's in nice condition. The driver's seat does have a small little tear here, right there. It's not real bad, but it's a little tiny snag. Power seats that do work. Dash, another area on the Camaros of this vintage where the dash, you have a big black dashboard there. Obviously, a lot of exposure to the front windshield, so those would have a tendency to want to crack as well. This one's not cracked. It's all in one piece. Looks good. Same thing with the clarity of all your gauges, speedometer, tachometer, fuel gauge. We'll take a look at all those when we're on a test drive. Your center console has your power window switches, has your obviously automatic shifter, your center console there. The lid looks good. Doesn't look like it's cracked. Dome light illuminates when I'm opening up the driver door. The carpeting underneath the floor mat there, that looks to be in good condition. I'm going to venture to guess that that's the original steering wheel. That's in good shape. It's not all, dried out or cracked. Pretty good looking car on the inside. While I'm here, let me just pop out the T-top and show you the rubbers underneath the T-top. Headliner's in good shape. It's not perfect, but it's not torn or sagging, so that's it's got a couple wrinkles in it up top there, but nonetheless, it's in pretty good condition. There is some type of etching here in the paint in the rear here behind the T-tops and before the hatch starts there. None of the paint's peeling or I don't know if that's clear coat fade or clear coat cracking or what that is, but it's once again, you can't see it from a foot or two away, but if you get in the right light, right angle, you can definitely see it. The rear wheel on the car, they're all in nice shape. Take a look at the still photos. I don't see any curb rash. I don't see any pitting. I told you the tires are brand new. You have your fuel door there on the driver's side. Your ground effects down low, your lower ground effects there behind the wheel are in good shape. Rear window defrost. We're going to take a look here at our hatchback. Check it out. Flip the plate down. We got its power release here. So that works. Your hood shocks, your hatch shocks there, they keep the hatch up. Your T-top back, we rolled this back so we could show you the carpet. Carpet underneath there is in nice shape. Your T-top bag, this is where you put your T-tops and zip them up, and then if you want to, strap them in, you can hook them and strap them in so they aren't bouncing around. You do have also your privacy cover there. Seat backs aren't ripped or torn at the top there. You do have a third brake light up in the hatch I'm going to close this, and it'll automatically pull it down. Pop the keys out of here. 5.7 liter tune port. That is on the driver's side of the rear fascia, and then of course your Iroc Z badge there on the passenger side. Dual tips coming out of the lower fascia. Those are MagnaFlow. Once again, your pinstriping all the way around the car looks to be in pretty good condition. Rear quarter of the car looks good. There's not any kind of paint blisters or cracks or clear coat fade going on in the rear there. Like I said, keep in mind that this car is probably mostly original paint from 1989, so you know, it's pretty good paint on the car for you know, for being that. We showed you a couple areas on the hood, and of course by the T-tops here in the back that we had some paint issues. So once again, the passenger side door, you got that same deal going on with the armrest. Just a little bit of you know, dryness from over the years, a little bit warped there at the top. The top of the door panel is absolutely fantastic. Center of the door panel, black carpeting low. The passenger seat literally looks like no one's ever sat in it. It's in really nice condition. You know, it's a real low miles car. These are, in my opinion, investment vehicles, because these things are coming up right now in both desirability and price. So here is your opportunity to snatch a 1989 original mile clean Carfax factory red Camaro Iroc Z. Once again, the door fitment's fantastic because it's a original OEM door, all original OEM panels. Your lower portion here. So this, you know, these are just plastic down here, ground effects. You know, and they sit real low to the ground. They're not chipped up, cracked up, scratched up. They're in pretty nice shape. No blistering or cracking going on behind the wheel tire on the passenger side front. We do have still photos of all four wheels and tires on the website, so take a look at those. I think that the wheels look fantastic on the car. You know, once again, they're not pitted, corroded. You get that, you know, that corrosion on the wheels. This car doesn't have it. Pretty nice 1989 Camaro. Once again, it is original miles, clean Carfax. It's red. It has T-tops. It has probably all the options that would have been available in 1989. You know, power windows, power door locks, power hatch. So it definitely has a lot going for it. We're going to take it outside. We'll put it up in the air and check out the undercarriage of our 89 Camaro, and then we'll do a short little test drive. Before we do that, I want to encourage you guys to come in person to look at the classic car that you're interested in. When you're here, you can do everything in person that you see us doing in this video. You can walk around the car, you can pop the hood, you can pop the hatch. We'll put it on the rack for you if you'd like. We'll let you look at the undercarriage, the suspension components, the tires. We'll let you take it on a test drive. You can see how the motor performs, how the tranny shifts, how the car rides, stops, starts, steers, all that stuff. We are around these cars every day. We buy and sell a lot of cars per month. So myself and our sales staff here, we're all very familiar with classic cars. You know, what the paint should present like, what the car, how to store it, you know, what kind of oil to use, what kind of gas to run through it, you know, things of that nature. We can cover all that stuff with you when you visit us here in Daytona in person and look at the vehicle you might be interested in. Some people fly in and out one day. Others make a short little drive, maybe spend a day, 2, 3 here in Daytona. There's a lot of cool stuff to do, things to see. So whatever your circumstances are, I definitely encourage you guys to come in person, especially if this is your first classic car purchase, because we are not selling new cars. We are selling 30, 40, 50-year-old vehicles. So you have, you should expect a certain degree of, you know, signs of wear and usage and whatnot. We do a lot of sight unseen business. At the end of the day, we are an internet-based platform. The majority of the business we do, not only in our Daytona location, but also in our Pennsylvania store, is done sight unseen. We move a lot of vehicles between our two locations. We make a lot of people happy. But again, if you are a first-time classic car buyer, or if you are a very particular or specific buyer, please visit our showroom in person and check out the vehicle for yourself. We're going to take our '89 Iroc around the building. We'll throw it up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a short little test drive and show you how the car runs out. Underneath our '89 Camaro, I think this is going to be the first car I've ever done an undercarriage presentation on, and I can tell you I can't see anything. There's too much black, too much shadow. I can see, I guess, the front seal. That looks to be in good shape, but the rest of it I can't really see anything to tell you one way or the other. Disc brakes up front, of course, being that it's an '89. You're going to have dual exhaust manifolds. Look at that, oxygen sensors. Dual exhaust manifolds that run into a single pipe all the way back. Going to have a muffler back there. We'll show you shortly. I mentioned in the showroom it is a 26,000 mile car, so therefore, you know, all your floor pans and everything, all original. Nothing's sectioned in, nothing's rusted. Driver's side and passenger side floor pans both look fantastic. Let's take a look at the tranny pan. That you can get a good view of. Nothing's leaking on it. So problematic areas on your transmissions: pan, speedo cable, tail shaft seal. Everything's dry at this time. The exhaust system looks good. The welds look good. I don't see any pinholes, rust holes, rot holes. This car is going to be four-wheel disc, so you got disc in the rear as well. Rear end looks to be in good shape. Your exhaust pipes are going to come up over the rear end. Obviously, it's suspended in the air right now, but the rear end's going to sit on the ground when the car's on the ground. MagnaFlow muffler. I showed you the exhaust pipes in the showroom. Tires, I told you are brand new, the Toyos. There it is, 1989 Chevrolet Iroc Camaro. We're going to take it out on a test drive, show you how the car runs. Before we do that, let's discuss how we can pay for this beautiful car. First of all, if you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is generally our most common form of payment. Puts the funds there the same day. You don't have to UPS us or FedEx us a check. We don't have to deposit it. We don't have to wait for the funds to clear. You know, bank wire is a lot faster method of payment. But we accept both. Financing. The collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on our classic collector cars. 10% down to the purchase price, and then a remaining balance over that 5 to 15-year period, whatever it is you're approved for. Approvals are going to be based on price of the car, credit score, debt to income ratio, you know, all the things they normally look for when they're approving a loan. No prepayment penalty. So if you want to pay the car off early, let's say you get approved for a 5-year loan, you want to pay it off in one, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so that makes it nice. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection process. We torque the lug nuts, we check the tire pressure, we check the AC if equipped, we check for leaks, we check you know, lights, brake lights, tail lights, reverse lights. They're old cars, anything can stop functioning at any given moment, so we put it through one final shakedown and give it the green light prior to it leaving our facility heading your direction. Once it is through inspection and the guys give us the green light that it's good to go, we call the carrier for pickup if we are the ones handling the shipping. Of course, it goes through detail first. Once the carrier gets dispatched, typically they can be here within 24 to 48 hours. Pick up the car, and then of course delivery time is going to depend on where you're located in the United States, how many other vehicles are on board, what the driver's sleep times are, you know, things of that nature. But we promise you we move quickly. The process is funding, inspection, detail, dispatched, pickup, and it's on its way to you. We have the process streamlined. It's a lot quicker than you might think it is. We promise you to get you your vehicle as soon as possible. Let's set our 89 Iroc down on the ground. We'll take it on a test drive and show you guys how the car runs. 89 Iroc, horn, tilt wheel, driver's side turn. 26,913 is the actual miles on the car. Temp's not up yet because we just started it. Battery voltage, tach, oil pressure. While we're there, passenger side turn, wipers, AC works, and yep, it's blowing cold. We don't need it today. I'm going to do windows down test drive because we're only sitting at lower 70s today. Window, power, door locks. Let's see if these mirrors work. It works up and down. That's it. So passenger side works. We'll lube up the up and down, left and right. It's not working. Radio. It does work. I guess we're just at a silent portion of the song. Yep. What didn't I show you? The power hatch works. I'm not gonna pop it because I'm not gonna get out and have to close it. Yeah, that's about it. We're idling real nicely. We'll check the temperature when we're on the test drive. Why do I keep hitting that horn? Fuel gauge works. We need to put gas in it when we're done with this test drive. So let's take it on drive and show you how it runs out. Well, the car runs out very nice. Speedo works. Nice tight steering. Good ride on the brand new Toyos. Car tracks nice and straight going down the road. Temperature's coming up. See our temp gauge is working. Got good oil pressure. Car has good response in the throttle. Obviously there's a truck in front of me, so brakes work fantastic. 4-wheel disc. Runs like you would expect a 26,000 mile 89 Camaro to run like. Runs good. No noises in the interior. Rattles, squeaks. Look, brakes. Let's go through a couple gears. Transmission shift perfect. See if I can make it. Switch lanes here. Pass a little beetle bug. So there's 65 miles an hour. Temp's good. Car tracks nicely at 60. We've been doing well with this generation Camaro. This one's a nice one. It's red, T-top car, steering, brakes, air, power hatch, nice ultra low miles. This is definitely a great. Now what would this Kia pull out in front of me for like that? Some people like after so many years you need to retake your driving test. So anyways, great investment piece, ultra low mile car. These things, I guarantee you, are going to be the next. They already are highly desirable and a hot commodity, but 10, 15 years from now, this car, I bet you, will be double what we're going to be asking for today. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here. Distracting. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you are watching right now. At full retail price, our '89 Camaro includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good on engine, transmission, rear end, internal components. It doesn't cover batteries, brakes, starters, alternators, oil leaks, tranny leaks. All that stuff is on you. It's one of the responsibilities that comes with owning one of these classics. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only. And by the way, that warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It is not good at your friend Joe's house that tells you he knows all about these 5.7 tune ports. So you have to take it to an ASE certified facility, which is generally about 90% of them in the across the United States. Notice how nicely we're idling. At a negotiated price, the shipping also comes off. At full retail price, we reach out to the carrier, we set up the pickup, we set up the delivery, we make the payment. At a negotiated price, we'll put you with a broker. You can decide whether you want to ship the car open or enclosed. You can pay the carrier on delivery, and you can work with the broker to track the shipment. Of course, if you are a collector, okay, it's getting hot in here. Just didn't want to talk over that radio next to us. If you're a collector, you want to come pick up the car yourself on an open or enclosed carrier, you can do that. Or if you're local to us here in Florida, you want to come drive the car. You know, I wouldn't go putting too many miles on it, but you know, the lower the mileage, the more desirable it is. But you can also drive the car home from Central Florida, Daytona Beach. Hanksters Hot Rods, hanksters.com. Check us out.